We're talking about our One Direction experience.
We went to a concert 4 months ago now. I have PCD still. So basically, she came over to my house, this house, and we stayed up like almost all night because we couldn't sleep because, you know, we were casually just gonna go see One Direction the next day because that's what you do. Okay, so we fell asleep finally. Is that a slinky? Okay, so we fell asleep. We woke up at like 4:30, I think.
Yeah, it was 4:30.
Yeah.
We practically just got up.
We like got up and we were like, we're going to this.
Yeah,
One
we
Direction
got up.
concert.
We got dressed, but then in the car we were freaking out in the car. I don't even know.
We flew to Burbank. We went to this car rental place and rented a car, which took forever.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my god. And so we finally got a car after like 2 hours.
It won't stay back.
So we got to the hotel. We were waiting for 3 other people, and they drove from this city to Burbank. Brennan didn't know that it was a One Direction concert. It was actually like a late birthday present. We got in the car and we drove to the Rose Bowl, and there is like, so as we were driving, there is a guy with a t-shirt, and it had like the This Is Us stuff on it, pictures of all 5 of the boys, and he was holding it up. And he was like, come buy one, because you're going to a concert. And
Brennan didn't even see it. It was so funny. We were like, it was right there. It was right there. You didn't see it? What?
We got to the Rose Bowl arena, and we drove like on the grass or whatever, and we parked our car. And then when I just remember, like when me and you got out, we were at the back of the car.
We were jumping.
Yeah,
like,
we were like
up
all
and down. We were jumping.
Yeah, it wasn't even the concert yet. Like, we haven't even seen 9 out of 9 yet, but we were already crying. We were in the line to get into the outside of the arena before we actually went in, if you know what I'm talking about. And there was a One Direction merchandise stand, and I was filming at this point, and I looked at Brennan. My hair is weird. And I looked at Brennan, like, I pointed my camera. She was like, are we really? And she was, like, smiling and stuff.
And then we asked her, like, who's opening for them? And she's like, and then we're like, Luke Hemmings?
Yeah, we were like, Luke.
And then she's like, 5 seconds of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
We got these really good lemonade slushy thingies. Oh,
they were so good. We were right outside the tunnel. You go into the actual stadium, and I heard the stadium, like, roar, and I was like, are we missing 5 seconds of summer? What's happening? But it turns out, I think it was just, like, a commercial for something. We walked inside the tunnel, and I remember, I swear, this security guard hated us. So,
oh, God.
The security guard was escorting us to our seats, and the You and I commercial came on.
And we were freaking out. I was like, oh my God, Niall, I see Niall.
Okay, but first, like, so they're all, you know, in the commercial, how they all, like, come down on their little spy gear stuff, and then Liam was the first to take off his hat, and, like, when he did that, I screamed so loud. That security guard hated us so much.
We got to our seats, and they sat us all together, and there was this girl, like 23 minutes after, I think, and she was like, can you move out of my seat? And we're like, well, this is where they sat us, like, we didn't see us here. We sit up a little further up there, but he sat us down here, and she got all mad, and
she was like, get out of our seats, like, smiling, trying.
Like, it was rude. Like, don't smile at me, Elf.
I looked at Cambria, and I could see, like, the one gear start turning in her head, and I was like, we're gonna move up.
Yeah, because I was gonna hit her.
So we got settled down in our seats. I think it was Luke came out on stage and was, like, walking around. We were just waiting for stuff to happen. And then, finally, 5 Sauce came out.
Their first song was
18.
Yeah. It was so good.
After 5 Sauce came off, it was like maybe 30 minutes, I think, until One Direction came back on, but it felt like a lifetime until One Direction actually came out on stage. That's So Jack Yeah, if you know who
Oh
he
my
is,
gosh.
he was at our concert.
He's so attractive.
The lights went out for One Direction. My heart was racing so fast. Okay, the suspense between Harry saying straight off the plane to a new hotel. There's like a long pause, and I swear it was like forever until he said, "Just touchdown, you can never tell." Liam looked into my soul and
Looked into my soul. I don't know. Oh my god.
he smiled and waved at me. Niall twerked in the camera.
I know.
And I fell to the ground in a puddle of emotion. So yeah, that's our One Direction concert experience.
Yeah. So you should like and subscribe. And this is our One Direction experience. Bye.